Welcome back to Tomb Raider Anniversary. I am Izzy Noodles, and today we will be entering the Lost Valley, which is the most iconic level of the game. Okay, so straight away we can see the waterfall, so just hop on down straight to the bottom. We will have a wolf encounter. So sometimes they give you the opportunity for a headshot if you fill the rage meter, but not today. We have a cog sitting right here, and the aim of this level is we need to find 3 cogs. Now there is the waterfall section, which I am currently in, and then there's the valley section. So on the way up to the top of the waterfall, there's some shotgun shells just there. Now, it doesn't matter which way you go first, either the top of the waterfall or the valley. I always choose the top of the waterfall, but you will need that first cog to be able to get to the valley. So do not fall in the water because the current will drag you straight back down to the bottom, so it won't kill you, you'll just have to climb straight back up again. It's just kind of annoying. And here we can shoot this. There's the, there we go. Writing was on the screen so I couldn't quite see, so that is actually kind of optional because you'll see I'll get a prompt for the grapple. Just like so. So you can jump and grapple over to there, or come this way, doesn't matter. This is probably the long way round, but I did that on purpose. And this is the same grapple just here. So it is just a little quicker to grapple. Okay, so just making your way all the way up, across the bridge, and we are at the top. So I quite like this. This is quite clever because in the original Tomb Raider, the idea was the cogs you were going to find were going to be placed at the top of the waterfall. But we can see all these mechanisms are broken. So this is not where we're placing the cogs. So let me turn around before collecting the second cog because we will have some bats. Okay, and shooting this bridge is optional, but it will allow us the opportunity to grab a shotgun. So if you're not bothered about the shotgun, you will be able to get it by default at the end of all the Peru levels. So it's completely optional, but of course I will go and get it. So, aiming for this, if you do want the shotgun and the relic, mostly the relic. So you can see these pale handholds just here. This is what I'm aiming for. Awesome stuff. So there is this lever just here. That's opened a gate in the water for the relic. That leads to the relic. But we cannot get it just yet because the current in the water is way too quick. We'll just not be able to get there. So now I'm going to return back for the shotgun. Now because there is a ladder here, she should automatically, just if you walk up to it, she'll drop down. So the bridge acts as a ladder, and that allows us to reach this opening over here. Oh. Okay. So as I say, this is just for the shotgun and we will get it later on regardless. There we go. Okay, and it's my understanding, I didn't actually test this while I was practicing, but you do need to jump forward because that current there, I believe, can drag you down. I read about it and I do think I had experiences previously where I just died and drowned on that spot because she wouldn't surface. So be aware of that, it might happen. So now I'm all done at the top of the waterfall. I'm going to come into this little cave just for a med pack. Shaking the nunchuck to swim faster. And we heard a secret chime. How bizarre. So I'm not too certain, but I believe some secrets were actually moved. They were going to put them in the same locations as the original Tomb Raider game and then moved them at the last minute, it seems, and forgot to remove the sounds. So these items are not secrets, but you will hear some secret chimes here and there. It seems to me they're a mistake, but they're on every version. So again, another wolf attack once we reach the bottom. Whoa, I missed that because I was dodging a different wolf. Awesome stuff. So now I've got 2 cogs from this waterfall area, I will head over to the valley. Now on other versions, the cogs actually look like this more golden looking cog, and that's where you will place it and then it will do its thing. But on the Wii version, we place the cogs into these mechanisms. So then we just have to make the sequence. There we go, then we see the cog doing its thing, activating the mechanism. And then let's move on. So we can grab a pole here now. Not quite lined up. Oh, Laura, grab the pole. There we go. So then we can swing across to the other side. Just giving it a minute. I didn't quite trust that jump. Okay, and over to the ladder. So as I say, you don't need the second cog to reach the valley, but I'll place it anyway. That's activated the next part of the mechanism. So coming up here to get to the valley now. Also, you do need to come up here to place the third cog as well. Anyway, I do not have the third cog, so it would have the second cog activated this platform, but I'm not going over there just yet. So coming to here, I will show where you can find a Medpack. Nope, wrong way. So at the end, just drop down. It's a bit of a leap of faith here. Drop down and she does this. So yeah, do be careful because she's standing on thin air. I don't even know if she does that for all versions or not, but just be careful on the Wii. And here's a Medpack. Now unfortunately, this takes us all the way back down to the bottom. So we do have to climb back up again. Ooh, that was a close call. Okay, there we go. So now to the rope, and here we have quite a view. Look at this. This is awesome. And we can actually see some stairs underneath, or at least behind, the waterfall. So that's kind of something we're aiming for. So from here we are aiming, let's just go to the bottom of the rope, we're aiming for this ledge over here. So pretty easy to grab, you don't need too much momentum, but better safe than sorry sometimes, but don't worry about it, you don't need too much. And then to here we can drop. And Lara's almighty weight has broken that thing, but that actually acts as a shortcut. Or at least it's supposed to. So for whatever reason, you'll need this shortcut. I can't imagine why. I still don't even recommend using it because most of the time she doesn't even reach the pole. She'll just plummet and die because she can't reach it. I don't know which way you're supposed to have this shortcut, from here or to here. I don't know, but it's not safe. You'll die. I do not recommend using that. So in we come, heading over to the valley. So that area was a little darker than other platforms. We do have a bear here. Dang it. I dodged the wrong way. This is why it's better to dodge. Whoa. Away from the enemy, not towards the enemy. Sometimes dodging backwards is not a good idea either. So at the top of here we have some ammo, some 50 caliber pistol ammo. So I sometimes get these mixed up with another ammo set we will be collecting because they do look a bit similar. That's just probably me though. So ignore this slope here, that's a return path. It's there that we're aiming for. Firstly, I will grab a secret. So you'll take a little bit of damage. So jump straight forward from here, you'll hit a slope. And you can grab this if you jump off. And up into here we can grab an artifact. So if we look through here as well, we can see there is a Medpack. Now in real life, Lara would easily be able to just squeeze through there and grab that. But not in the game, no. Not in this situation. Okay, so to reach the opening, aim for this. There we go. I jumped a bit last minute there. Jump to this higher one and you can jump back and land on top of these columns. Awesome stuff. So now the return path would lead me over that way, but let's proceed this way. So we have some shotgun shells just here. We have a chasm just here, so do be careful. Jump to the slope and then jump off the slope to grab this. More shotgun shells, but I am full of shotgun shells now. She will not pick this up. So proceed on. Oh, Lara, what are you doing? So do try and jump in a more forward kind of direction, you know, like towards the pole. Cool, okay. Awesome, so we get checkpoints galore on the way, it's probably not a bad thing. Over to here, so we've got another deep chasm, you don't want to fall down. Hop over to here. Once we drop here, we'll have a bunch of bats. So they are kind of annoyingly placed. We can grab this Medpack. Be careful of that edge. She got a bit close. And there's another Medpack we can grab, which is very sneaky. So hop down here. Be very careful. Be ready on that up button to save her fall. Drop. So on the right hand side of this top bar, you'll want to drop to here. Drop again. Come to the middle of this bar. And you can hop backwards into this gap. So there it is. This is a very sneaky gap. So now getting out of here. So up and come to the right hand, no, the left hand side. Okay. And there we go. So that's kind of scary to do. Okay, and then enter here and just follow this passage. Okay, so you might feel as though that's not what I wanted to do at all, but that is actually what you need to do. You need to fall down, and we've entered the valley. And look what we found! Who would have thought? Whoop! Oh, goodness me. Okay, so after them, there will be some more velociraptors just around this corner. So you might already notice there's a bunch of items. Leave them behind, we can come back for them. And wait. So now we have QuickTime events incoming. That's gonna be exciting. So get ready, you'll have prompts on the screen. Thrust forward with both devices. Waggle each device up and down alternately, and lift them both up at the same time. So, if you draw your weapon while you're not moving, you won't move. So we see the rage bar there, now we get a bit of information about the rage bar. So the rage and health meters from some enemies are located in the upper right corner of the screen. Repeated shooting raises the rage meter, causing the enemy to become enraged. Whoa, none of that. So on the ground you can see some lighter patches, and then there's these spiked things as well in front of these lighter patches. So if you rage this T-Rex in front of a lighter patch, you can get it to crash into that. That does a bit more damage. So just watch the ground. Also, don't dodge backwards, dodge to the side. Whoa, Lara. That's not what I wanted to do. I did exactly what I said not to do. Whoa, Lara, you're having a tough go at this today. I'm trying to get to the other side, to the spiky things. So dodge to the side, don't dodge forward or backwards. Okay, so that was mistimed. I fell down. So I had one bullet left, but I managed. So let me get to the other side of the arena, and then I can try again on that spiky thing. I don't think it's going to make much difference just here though, because he's not got much health left. Oh, again, one bullet, make it count. Ooh, I shot him twice. How did that work? Thrust your devices forward. Ah! This is why these QuickTime events are pretty awful on the Wii. And they only get worse as the game goes along. we go. So shooting is always to alternate and or waggle the devices up and down. Okay, we did it. That was kind of rough, but... And you can see my health is now full because I died. So that's really annoying. Why can't it just be where it was? So in this area, the T-Rex pen, we have 3 pickups. So one here and up there, that was the area with the velociraptors. We can't get there from here, but we will still have the chance to grab the items in that area. Somewhere in the grass, there we go. We have some ammo. I believe that's 50 caliber pistol ammo. And over here is a Medpack. So now we have to go up here. The T-Rex has broken this. And here is our 3rd cog. Awesome stuff. So to leave this area, you just need to swim through the water. So we are working on leaving the valley section and going back to the waterfall section. Okay, up to here. Grab these ledges. Oh, okay, she always goes a bit funny just there. And I can grab an item before trying to climb up. I'm just moving the camera just to be on the safe side. We have a Medpack. Oh, Laura. Don't do this. Okay, so just making your way along the outside. She was supposed to jump. I'm glad there was no gap just there because these jumps have gaps between them now. Alrighty. Okay, up here, over here. So these jumps are pretty self-explanatory. And now we're actually above the velociraptor section. Careful of that corner, that one gets me a few times. There we go, you want to grab this pillar to be able to hop over this wall. We have a Medpack here. I tend to refer to this as a nest. It looks like it could be a nest for some sort of creature. And now this is where I'm going to grab the items that were down in the velociraptor area. So if you did fall down anyway, this is the way back up. So we've got a Medpack just there. And this stone slab, this was a pillar column. So before the T-Rex, you could not start climbing back up there. So just here near these 2 waterfalls, we have a Medpack. We have an item just somewhere. Or do we not? My mistake. I thought within the waterfall. No? Okay, I'm mistaken. I'm a little confused now. Oh, over here. This is what I'm thinking of. 2 items together are over here. And this entrance, this opening, is where we entered the velociraptor section. So by this waterfall at that entrance, that's where there's 2 items sitting near each other. And then one more item in this area is where these first velociraptors came from. So just around this corner. So that's it. We can start heading back up and back around so that we can get back to the waterfall section. So hop across the famous bridge. Just hopping up to here. You just saw a Medpack just there. I will come back for that. So these jumps are quite interesting. You might not realise where you're supposed to jump to. I quite like them. Okay, so now we get the opportunity to grab an artifact. So the way you want to go if you do not want the artifact is to slide straight on down. But if you want the artifact, this jump can be tricky because it kind of forces you to the left when you don't want to. So aim for this very corner. You see I have my pointer today because we're on the Wii, so that's handy. Aim for that corner of that column. So like over veer to the right. So she does not go left. She does always veer left. Awesome stuff. And now I can grab this Medpack because I pretty much landed right on top of it. So that's why I always come back for that Medpack. Okay, so now easy peasy jump because it... Oh, hello camera. It aids you down here anyway. So slide on down, jump at the end, and jump a little sooner than you think to grab these poles. And here we go, follow the passage, and we'll end up back in a familiar place and we'll be able to get back to the waterfall. Okay, ignore this first gap. Go to this further end. Slide down. Grab this. So lean back. So this is where we're back in a familiar spot. You'll probably recognize where we are now. And if you did not grab the previous shotgun shells, which are down there, you might be able to. Let me see if I can try. Often if you just fall from the ledge, just here, you'll grab the pole. Bit of a leap of faith, but it seems to have worked for me when I didn't realise the ledge is not right below there. But I've done okay. So now jump a little sooner so you don't overshoot. Oh, I jumped a little soon there. Drop to here. Awesome stuff, and then straight back up. So any shotgun shells you did not pick up yet, you'll be able to now. So jump to the slope and then on top of here. If you're struggling, you can use that higher column, the high beam, pillar support, whatever you want to call it. And I just took a quick detour down the side for this Medpack. So this is the one you could see from where you picked up the Relic. Nice. And then just to save any unnecessary damage, you can just hop down this way and she should either grab the handholds or use them as steps. Okay, so now to place the third cog. So straight back down, because we can only start climbing up from here. Now if you avoided a wolf attack, there likely will be another one at this point, but there's never 3 at the bottom of the waterfall, just 2. Attacks, I mean, not single wolves. Encounters. Okay, so now we have the third cog, we can cross this rotating platform. place the cog, or at least on the Wii version we'll put it in here. Oh, I didn't need to move that little one. There we go. Nice, so we have created a dam at the top of the waterfall which has opened up access to the next level. So we could not have passed the actual waterfall before doing that, so that was the point of this level. But as you can see, I've gone on to autopilot. I've not gone into the next level because we still need our relic, and now we have slowed down the currents so that we can go in the water and not get dragged away. Okay, so straight down here, if you did not yet open this, you'll need to go to the very top of the waterfall and pull the lever. So you have found the Kero mug, an ancient drinking vessel primarily used for liquids like fermented chicha, a common sight in Andean feasts. The Kero was also frequently employed as a ceremonial vase by the Incas in important religious ceremonies. Awesome stuff, so now we are completely done. We can head back down to the bottom and enter the last level of Peru. Beans. Awesome stuff, another level in the bag. So I hope you're enjoying the walkthrough so far, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy, guys and girls.